एक और व्यापक मुद्दा है, और मैं विनम्रता से कहूंगा, मैं कोई भी नहीं हूं वैसे सुझाव देने के लिए माननीय मुख्यमंत्री को, और मुख्यमंत्री वापस बन सकते हैं 4 तारीख को, वापस नहीं बने वो मुद्दा है ही नहीं, चाहे जीते वो हारे, उनको ये सोचना चाहिए, पुनर्विचार करना चाहिए कि जो 3 पन्नों में उच्चतम न्यायालय ने पैराग्राफ 22 में कोट किया है उनको, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री को, और कई चीजें कोट नहीं की हैं जो मेरी याचिका में है, जो न मैं बोल सकता हूं न कोट कर सकती है उच्चतम न्यायालय। तो मैं एक बड़ा विनम्रता से प्रश्न पूछूंगा कि क्या ये शोभा देता है किसी शपथ ग्रहण संवैधानिक पदासीन व्यक्ति को? और ये चुनाव की बात नहीं है, आप जीते कल, आप हारे कल। ये बात है कि क्या फर्क है आपके बीच में, हमारे बीच में, हमारे गौरवशाली गणतंत्र के बीच में और हमारी पड़ोसियों के गणतंत्र के बीच में, जहां ये सब चीजें होती हैं। और इसलिए मैं समझता हूं कि अगर वो हमारे सुझाव से नहीं स्वतः इस बात पर पुनर्विचार करें और कम से कम गंभीर रूप से खेद प्रकट करें, मैं माफी की बात नहीं करता, तो वो खुद अपने आप को ऊंचा लेंगे। हमको कोई उससे खास सरोकार नहीं है, लेकिन दुख इस बात का है कि इस प्रकार की शब्दावली, इस प्रकार के आरोप, इस प्रकार के धमकियां, इस प्रकार के संदर्भ और इडियम्स का इस्तेमाल किया गया है जो शर्मनाक हैं और किसी भी गणतंत्र में, किसी भी चुनाव अभियान में उनकी जगह नहीं है। The purpose of this PC on behalf of the Congress Party is to remind ourselves first and foremost that when personal liberty is an issue, citizens' liberty is an issue, the court is our ultimate bedrock of hope. Second, a lesson for all, including us. Be you ever so high, the law is above you. Third, to rededicate ourselves that if we have this faith and commitment to law, the law will protect us. It will not allow injustice to prevail. And I also want to make it clear that this is no comment on a sub judice case. The case is over, judgment has come. But I will still be, as I said, not here to exult or gloat or be self-congratulatory. I must remind you, for those of you who have forgotten perhaps, that this was a journey of steadfastness and continued faith in getting justice, which we thought is our due. Why? Because this journey has had, in a very short period of time, multiple stages, fora, places, positions. From the original magistrates court, where the state went in Assam, in Kamrup, to the transit bail court in the High Court of Telangana, to the Supreme Court, back to the High Court of Guwahati, and then finally to the Supreme Court, which has today delivered judgment. In this entire process, our unwavering faith and commitment in the judicial process can be seen. That of the litigant concerned, that of the Congress party, and that of every other stakeholder. This case also reminds us that when reputational damage is an issue, the beginning of this case, the heart of this case is alleged reputational damage. So it reminds us that when that is the issue, arrest should not be the first, but the last resort. And a last resort on what test? Can you achieve the objects of proper investigation without arrest? Is arrest the only way I can investigate his alleged defamatory comment? Is arrest the only way because this case is bristling with flight risk, that if I do not arrest him and custodially interrogate him, he will flee? Arrest is the only way because I will not be able to summon him and sit with him and interrogate him without arrest. Arrest is the only way because he will tamper with documents or with witnesses. Lawyers call it the triple test. Now, on the face of it, when this test is not satisfied, let us assume there was an error, let us assume the right is this or the right is that. Irrespective of that, the press conference, which is alleged to have caused reputational damage, had everything in the public sphere, transparently. Documents were also transparently demonstrated or used. Well, in that case, clearly, if the triple test is satisfied in favor of the accused, then the only object of arrest, of custodial interrogation, especially in a political adversarial context, can be humiliation, harassment, scoring a political point. And that is the message both in the text and the spirit of this judgment.